If you're a man, you don't cry about it. You take life, the ups and downs. If you're a real man, you never go down, you just stay up. That's why this sport coat costs $800 and that costs $200. And I don't know what that costs, I'd be ashamed to wear it. That's why I'm wearing lizard shoes and a Rolex watch.
Importing it, snorting it, any competition extorting it, anything I want affording it, got enough crack to get four to hit, turn a saint to a sinner, lose to a winner, whether old school or a beginner, my shit's the best, Rick's the best, have your heart beating right out your chest, that Ric Flair like, woo! That Ric Flair like, woo! This is all I do, I got that Ric Flair like, woo! Woo! Styling, profiling, that Ricky make a girl go, woo!
All right, Negras and Negroes. You reach Goblin and No Good, niggas. All right, Sanker can't make it. Or he was here, but he had to go because his mother-in-law can't breathe right now, so they're in the hospital. And
it's going to be the funniest episode ever.
And he's going to be there for her. It's already hilarious.
Any clip I've ever watched, Matt
What?
always argues with Sanker. Like they have actual grown-up debates.
What do we argue about?
That you hate him.
Like
I remember.
statistics, immigrants.
We have Matt Baxter. No, Matt's on. We have Lewis and fucking Matt Glen, former owner of the Royal.
Lee really misses Sanker right now. He's like, I can't host.
He can't say Sanker knew all the words.
Dude.
Sometimes he had a computer out and he could Google stuff.
Yeah.
No, I miss that guy.
I don't know if he did Google things or not.
So, I suck at this shit.
Yeah, this is hard.
This is fucking terrible.
How was everyone's day? What did you get up to? Forget it. Matt, what did you get up to? Be funny for a second.
Not much, man. Like, I went on a run first thing in the morning, and then, like, you know, I did some shit. Talking with my ex-girlfriend a lot.
Uh-oh, it's going to be one of these podcasts.
Nah, fuck it. I'm done with that. I've got Diego showing up here. It should be like 20 minutes. Like, he's usually pretty good.
Oh, yeah, he's always on time, actually.
Is he funny? Can he hold a conversation?
Diego?
Yeah. No. The answer's no.
Do we want to see if we put a coke dealer on the podcast?
Yeah.
Yo.
Then we fire Sanker and just put him on full time.
Replace Sanker with our coke dealer.
Jake Halsey actually messaged me today. He's like, do you need any blow?
Is he that big dude with...
He's that big light-skinned guy that fought Charlie Paradise.
Oh, like
and
with
then
curly hair?
Liam lived with him for like 2 weeks and then was dead 3 years later. Yeah.
I feel like that's not good stuff.
There was a big gap between him dying and moving out.
Was there?
Yeah, it probably bought him some time. He'd have been dead soon if he stayed at Jake's, probably, but yeah.
What did he die of exactly? Do we know?
Yeah, I think it was like drugs.
Drugs, yeah.
Yeah.
What kind of drugs, though?
I
know you know Lewis, you piece of shit.
I do, but it was a weird time. But he actually texted me.
You're scared to ruin his good reputation?
No. No, his mum was like, oh, I don't want anyone like talking about drugs or anything at the funeral, and she was upset because like Dimitri posted something on like Facebook. Okay. And I'm not even on Facebook, so I don't even know what he posted. But
was he doing fentanyl?
Yeah, I think for the first and last time. It was really messed up.
Yeah, that sucks.
Did I show you the text message?
No, you didn't.
Oh my god. Yeah.
Well, it was
bad.
It was on purpose fentanyl, or was like?
No, I don't think it was. Well, like he sent me a picture the night before of like him buying from like some weird people.
The night before he apparently died, or
yeah.
Do they know exactly when he died? Like.
Well, I was asleep because it's like 3 hours like behind. So I woke up the next morning and saw like him with these sketchy, I'm buying H. And I was like, what the fuck? And I was like, no, you're joking. And like I sent the messages, but they wouldn't go through. And then I was like, fuck, I'm pretty sure he's like gone. And then I text
I know
Ben.
exactly what happened. He got into like a Led Zeppelin phase and he's like, I need to experience that.
Yeah, I think it was Peter Frampton. And then he sent me, he was listening to, one of the Simpsons. Do you feel like we do? The live one.
Oh shit.
With the vocoder. He sent me that, like a screen cap. Listen to that, and And that was it. So,
think
and then I
Todd-
text
Damn.
Ben because he did a podcast with Ben over the phone, like him and either Boardman or Armin. And I was like, Ben, I think that's the last thing Liam's ever going to record. Like what you recorded with him
Yeah.
over the phone.
But like, what
And
kind
that
of
was
But he didn't.
Oh, that's
he
so
didn't seem-
sad. Most people would drop like a classic album and then die. Liam just did a shitty podcast.
it was pretty funny actually. It was, in his defense, it was all right. It was
could have
really,
done
it was
this
pretty
podcast.
funny.
Yeah.
He was talking about interacting with, ethnicities. It's a pretty good riff in there. But yeah, and then like Ben texts me like,
He was talking about ethnicities.
yeah, he was talking about dealing with Chinese people and dealing
Wow,
with
that heroin
like,
really unlocked his creative genius. Just hacky racism.
No, I'm pretty sure he just did it once and then died.
Every
you're right. He
heroin
should be
addict
dead.
tries
Yeah,
to
you're
figure.
right.
Every heroin addict tries to figure out how to deal with Chinese.
I like how I'm like gay coffee drinking
Liam's
guy.
like
and,
ching chong.
What are you drinking? What is that?
Of course, Light.
They had a whiskey like a second ago.
Yeah, Jesus Christ cured me. I'm no longer an alcoholic. I'm just an everyday working man. I do 9 to 5, 40 straight hours at the
you
warehouse,
really?
and then I drink casually. Yeah,
That's fine.
and I don't
that's
do hard
good.
drugs because that's for suckers.
Yeah.
He really
I'm
did
just a
become
normal
the
guy.
everyman.
I did, dude.
Work the warehouse, have a nice cold beer. At the
No,
end of
it's
the
actually a miracle. I'm excited.
Yeah, as long as you're doing a job, you can have a beer. That should be the rule.
You know, I'm quitting AA. It ruined my fucking life.
Yeah, it seems weird. People just kind of jump.
It's terrible.
There's
Bro,
no order. People just jump in.
I've been researching the guy who wrote
That's
the
strange.
book, and he was like a con man. He was a scummy salesman.
Yeah.
And he's built like a pyramid scheme, made millions of dollars off of the book, and like fucked all the newcomer chicks.
So straight up cult shit.
Straight up cult shit,
Yeah.
yeah. But I really bought into the lie because it got in my head like so young, you know what I mean? So I'm like, I'll just hide in these rooms and like talk about my feelings, and God will come into my life and turn me into a real man, blah, blah, blah.
But yeah,
And
it
just never happened.
It's just taking advantage of desperate people. Like they really want to change, they really want a solution, and then that's easy
Yeah.
to prey on.
Also, the success rate's 3%.
Yeah,
Like, yeah.
that's a fucking miracle.
so you don't go on any crazy like binges. It's just like you just drink.
No, because okay. So one of the
beer.
ideas is if you have one beer, you experience the phenomenon of craving.
Yeah.
And then you have no free will anymore, and you're gonna go do meth and blow a guy. Like it's inevitable. It's predetermined.
Yeah.
And I'm like, no, I do have free will. I can
You-
just,
yeah.
I can just decide to be normal and not be a fucking loser degenerate.
Okay, that's
And I did it.
sick.
So I did one experiment. I went out. I had 6 beers, and then I'm like, I got work in the morning. I'm gonna go home and go to sleep.
Yeah.
And I did it. But for 10 years, I literally thought I was incapable of doing that.
Is that what they teach you in AA, that you're powerless?
That's the first step, dude.
Oh, that's weird. Yeah.
right?
that's-
Yeah, you
I
gotta
totally-
admit that you're powerless, so you have
have
to
no
give
fr-
yourself to a higher power.
We have no free will. Yeah.
Yeah, you're a free will, man. That's sick. I'm happy for you. You found the balance because you went completely sober and then you went
It
like,
sucked, bro. It sucked.
just be in the
Yeah,
middle.
nobody.
And I would like barely do comedy because I would just disappear into like rehab world and fucking
Yeah.
detox world in these meetings and just not do anything. It was terrible.
Nice.
What a waste of life.
Nice. You're a productive member of society. Now
so
you can
Matt-
complain about Trudeau and stuff.
So Matt, don't you feel terrible
Taking
that
your
time
taxes.
you kicked Baxter out of the Royal for being really drunk?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, he was telling himself that if he had one fucking beer, he'd act like a dickhead. So, like, it's like he was telling himself these things, He had voices in his head. Like,
would I actually act
all
like
these
it-
AA people were like, no, go and buy a bottle of whiskey, puke 8 times in the basement.
Yeah.
Like, leave just enough whiskey so you can, like, re-up your buzz after you've, like, lied
Yeah.
on your ass for 3 hours puking. And then go and find some blow somewhere and piss everyone off the rest of the night, It's like that
Was that even true? Did I piss everybody off?
Oh yeah, you were like just
Really?
Maybe just the staff, but no one else.
No one that mattered.
No one matters.
no one that bad. But then you had like
pissed off for getting paid. Like,
okay, so that you were like down in the basement.
I
Puking,
fucked 3
right?
of them. Obviously, I pissed them off.
Well, that just goes to show they needed
Me and Lee got a good Venn diagram of royal bartenders going on.
I didn't really fuck any of them though.
Yeah, you
just
did.
one, just one.
What a cursed job. It's like being third mic on this
I
podcast.
didn't- yeah. What's that?
Being bartender at the Royal was like being third mic on this podcast. It's a cursed role.
What, fat?
Second and third.
Actually, we didn't have any fatties.
No.
No, we never had any fatties working there.
Yeah, that was a policy. It was a company policy.
Oh, Sanker's gonna bitch about the pool.
I remember, Matt, you were going to teach me how to be a functioning alcoholic. Remember you made that offer?
I could still do that.
I think that'd be a great reality show. I move in with Matt,
Functioning
and he
alcohol.
teaches me how to be a functioning alcoholic.
Just drinking a normal
that
amount.
So much shit, 'cause you know what like
I love
British
that.
people keep doing for dating shows is they just do naked dating shows.
Yeah.
Everything in the UK is just a naked dating show.
They do it
now.
reverse.
And it's like this is the climax, the pinnacle of TV. It's like what else are we gonna come
How
up
to be
with?
normal.
But now it's like, Big Brother, but for adults. Because,
Yeah.
like you're talking about, it's like, oh, I realized, like, yeah, you could have 6 beers and go to work the next day. And it's like,
That's obvious to you, right? It wasn't obvious to me.
fathers and thank our fathers right now, right? Because it's like, it was like, yeah, 6 beers, no work, bad.
Well, see, that's the
Sick.
problem. That's the problem. I didn't have a dad. So
Right.
my mom was just like, no, Matt, you're sick. Like, you
Oh,
have a problem. You know what
shit.
I mean? If I had a dad to be like, quit being a bitch and go to work, I would have been fine.
Yeah. Come do plasterboard with me.
Yeah, no one tell your mom quit being a bitch, just make me a sandwich. Other part of being a functioning alcoholic, like, dude, like,
Yeah.
yeah. your mom
Okay,
works
so this
for
is
you.
like some weird stuff, but we have nothing to talk about, so I might as well bring it up. But when I went to rehab when I was 20, my counselor met my mom for 5 minutes, and she said, Matt, go on Google and look up Munchausen by proxy. So that's when a mom will like poison her child because she like derives meaning out of having a sick kid. And this lady told me that my mom has that. And she spoke this like identity over me, and I just became it. It's fucking retarded.
Fuck.
And at the time, I was like offended by that. I'm like, what are you talking about? No, I actually have a real problem. And now I'm like, no, that's totally what happened. I was just like traumatized and abused by my mom into thinking I'm some like sick, helpless loser. So like really fucked up shit.
Yeah.
So I've been, yeah. But
It's like in
anyway,
The Sixth Sense when that mom keeps putting like liquid detergent or whatever in her daughter's soup, and she finally fucking dies.
I see
do that
trans
with-
people.
Just putting Crown Royal in his porridge.
Okay, Matt, what is your first lesson as my sensei in being a functioning alcoholic? What is that?
Yeah, this is
Just
important.
got like, what? Do you have a job right now?
Yeah, I do. Yeah,
What time do you stop work at?
5.
5. You just wake up in the morning. Just got to make it till 5,
Yeah.
right?
Just don't start till then.
and then usually stuff gets better.
Yeah, it does.
And
Sure.
yeah, you just like go from there. Like sometimes you sweat out your hangover by 3 and you go out the next day,
Yeah.
right? Just like little.
Sometimes it's better to drink on a work night because then you're feeling shit, but you're at work, and then you can just like not drink at the weekend
Yeah,
and just have the
it's
full
good 'cause
day.
It's like one thing too. It's like you don't want to like lie in bed hungover, right? So like, always make sure you're drinking when you have stuff to do the next day.
Right.
Your mic up, cool.
Okay, I already
Put your
knew
mic-
that.
Yeah, put your mic a little bit.
right here.
Yeah, that's good.
Like
Oh yeah.
I got.
I already knew that one. Do you have any other tips? Is that it?
No, we're gonna start. We almost have to like. What do you do for work? Can I come to work with you?
I work at a warehouse for a secondhand store.
Do they need people?
Yeah.
All right. I'll come to work with you.
It's in Newmarket, though.
Can I live with you?
What? You have a beautiful place downtown.
Yeah, but like I don't know. Like we'll do this. Like
It's like a
I'll
human.
come live with you. Like
He's like a
we'll
human
party in
service
Newmark.
dog. He
You
just
know what
follows
you do in
Matt.
It's like trading
Newmarket? You have to
places.
go up to Bradford or Brantford.
Yeah.
Yeah, you go up to Brantford and you party at that weird bar that has the strip club in the basement.
Maybe.
Oh yeah, I know that place. What's that place called?
Yeah, I don't know, but like that's what we're
I had a
gonna
really
do.
bad night there
every
once.
fucking night.
Maybe you two should swap lives
Yeah.
and then
he
see
couldn't
what you
handle
make
mine.
of it.
He couldn't handle me.
Matt's already got
like level
the cult
6
leader
fucker.
hairdo.
Yeah, first thing we're gonna teach you about is a haircut there, kid. You're wasting time. You thought you were wasting your life in AA? Like, look at that fucking thing on your head.
Damn, I like bold Matt. It's a whole new.
Hey, he's a little scary looking.
Yeah, it's scary.
No. Hard R.
But like a pirate.
Because, pirates. Yeah, it's like an anal sex thing because all pirates are gay.
And Somalian. Yeah. I want to know about. You were talking to us last time you were on about
just to
the
look
trap
at-
house shit. I want to hear about the trap.
The
house.
trap house shit.
Yeah.
Dude, I don't want to talk about
You
that.
want to talk about that?
It's terrible.
Okay, I thought we were going to talk about it last
What's a
time.
trap house?
Oh, it's like where people go and.
Okay, I could talk about it, but it was really dark.
Yeah, I
dude.
want to hear about
It
it.
was really dark, bro.
Yeah, since I've been wanting to hear about that.
It was literally the worst night of my life.
Yeah.
by far.
Well, like how did it come to be? Like, what happened?
So me and my girlfriend were on a meth binge, and then we like ran out of meth, so we were just like walking around the streets looking for some. Yeah. And then there was like this trans African girl walking down the street. She was like a trans African princess. Okay. She had a milk crate of garbage balancing on her head. I swear to God, we're like, okay, this is our girl. She's got something.
She's got something.
Did she have like a coaster in her like bottom lip?
A bone through her nose.
Every morning she wakes up 10 miles and walks to the welfare office with a milk crate of garbage on her head.
Where was this, by the way? What kind of area?
It was down at King Street, actually.
King Street, okay.
All right.
So we started talking to her. She's like, yeah, I got some meth, but we got to go back to my house, but it's a party house. So we go back there, and it's actually like a government-run housing facility. And what it is, it's like a harm reduction place. So all these addicts live there, and they wake up and they get their methadone and they get their OxyContin, and they just live there. But we go there, and it's basically like a brothel. Like women are being whored out there in different rooms, and there's guys like selling drugs. And we hang out with this girl for like 3 days, doing meth, smoking it. And then she's like, "Oh, you guys should try injecting it. It's way better. There's a guy down the hall. He'll hook you up." So we go down the hall, and I'm fucking injecting meth. I'm smoking fentanyl. What the fuck? And then the entire time, I'm with my girlfriend. The entire time, these guys are plotting a way to try and get my girlfriend away from me, so they could traffic her. Fuck. So they ran this play on me. Okay, so they all leave the room, and just me and my girlfriend in the room, right? And we're just hanging out in there, blah blah blah. And then they get like 4 guys, like 4 black guys, that come and bang on the door, be like, "Hey, you got some pussy in there? You got some pussy in there? We're gonna come and steal her from you." And I'm like I'm in psychosis, dude. I'm like terrified, and I'm like trembling. And I go over to the kitchen. There was like knives. I'm like, okay, well, I guess I gotta fight these guys to the death now. We're gonna try and come and rape my girlfriend. Yeah. So I'm like trembling beside these knives, and then eventually they just go away. And then the guys we were originally with, they come back. And what they wanted to do was to show my girlfriend that I'm a pussy and I don't know how to protect her. And then they're the guys who could protect her.
They could save her. Yeah.
And they can come in and be like, Prince Charming and save the day. So I'm like, okay, I guess I'm going to stab these guys, I guess. Oh, God.
And she liked that. She respected the fact you were going to...
I don't know. She loves me, so it's not... I guess it didn't work, but like in my mind, I was just so paranoid. I thought like, okay, I lost her to these guys. But she was sort of just like fawning and playing that game to try and trick them, basically. And anyways, we ended up getting out of there unscathed, but it was fucking terrible, dude.
That's terrifying.
I was like totally emasculated. I'm like, I need to learn how to shoot guns and fight and stuff like that because I had no idea what to do. These guys could have just came in and raped her. I wouldn't have been able to do anything, basically.
You could have joined. Just fuck her out of the room.
Yeah. It was awful, dude. It was awful.
Fuck, man.
Yeah.
You guys have like bolt out, or is like a secret like?
But again, this is another symptom of going to AA because I'm like, okay, well, I'm these people, so these are my people. I need to hang out with them. These like criminal degenerates.
No, you do not. You need to.
But it's like, no, I'm not those guys at all. Like,
right.
I have no business being in places like that.
No.
I'm not a criminal. I'm not a street person. I don't know that dynamic.
It's so
it's
true.
Like, why the fuck am I there?
No, it's so true. Sometimes you do end up in a situation where like, holy fuck, like. There's a reason why I'm here, but I don't belong here.
Yeah.
Like, we're like, it got really, really scary. Like, after, first we're buying drugs, and then the next thing someone pulls out a gun. Yeah. You're like, I really shouldn't be here. Like, this isn't for me. I'm not for these streets.
How did you? Love it, you're so serious. I'm not for these streets.
No, like, I'm so stupid. I'm like a nice boy from the suburbs.
That's
so, like, I'm like, me and these guys, we had a couple laughs. They're my friends. Meanwhile, they're scheming this
They're
whole
like the
thing together.
cool rappers on TV, and I'm one of them.
It was awful, dude. It was awful. Anyways, I'm not going to a trap house ever again. Fuck that.
How did you find it? Like
through that trans African girl.
I actually did.
That was your girlfriend?
No.
I didn't have.
I think she was in on it too. I think it was like a whole whole
operation. Yeah.
Yes, and then they get these girls in, they get them hooked on drugs, so they put them in a room, and then they make money off prostituting them. And this is run by the government.
Yeah.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, they're funding most of it.
Yeah. It was a dark corner of hell, dude. It really was.
What department is that?
Why don't we try to go in and do a documentary on this?
Yeah, trap house.
Documentary?
Yeah, we'll go like we'll go fake undercover trap house.
Uh-oh, the cameraman has a needle in his arm.
I hope he's getting the shot still.
The sound guy just got shanked. No, but yeah, I think that'd be a cool thing to do. Like,
Yeah,
So it's
I'll
run
dress
really
up like
cool,
a
dude.
woman. You know, I like, yeah, like I think that's what we do. We do like
You already got the drink for it.
reverse white chicks. Well, I can wear a wig, obviously. We do like a reverse white chicks thing where we act like these two like meth head chicks that are looking like for meth and like sounds like it was somewhere down in the East End on King Street.
Yeah.
You know, and then we go there and then like, you know, once they see my hairy ass, like they're gonna give up right away. But
You guys ever done meth? I'm sure Lewis has.
No.
Done everything.
I feel like it's.
think so, no.
I feel like it's been slipped in on coke.
Yeah.
How is it good?
Times.
It feels really good, and like you just have sex for hours and hours. But no, it's terrible. It's terrible. You just go into psychosis. You're seeing demons and shadow people and robots and shit. It's awful.
This
I've done
sounds
like
great.
Adderall, but not.
You fuck for
Yeah.
years and just see monsters everywhere. That sounds great.
No, you think it'd be fun fucking forever, but actually you get to a point where it's like I want to think about something that isn't sex. It gets like boring. Like I want to think about like
It's
politics
it's
or like
exhausting, yeah.
my family. Like it's obsessing about it. Oh yeah.
Shit.
Yeah, I've
it's
heard people
disgusting.
say like, you know, they used to smoke meth for years. Now it's like everything is boring. They're just like bored every minute of every day.
Yeah, it's true.
It can make you like not feel fun anymore, right? Because you just like sat.
it just releases all your feel good chemicals all at once. So
Right.
Sounds like having a lot of money. Like if you make too much money, nothing feels good, nothing's fun anymore.
Yeah, it's like, you know, what do you do for like, you've done all of these things. What do you do now? It's like, I try to build a boat that's 10 feet bigger than the other rich dude's boat, you know?
Yeah.
It's like,
that's my new addiction, bro. Money. I'm all about that paper these days.
yeah.
Folding those shirts in that warehouse, getting after it.
It is nice having more money than you did like yesterday, though. Like,
I have to go meet a friend.
Oh yeah, hurry up. Please do.
Speaking of meth,
what a dark episode.
are you going to get drugs right now, Matt?
We should check back in a few hours.
All right, we gotta probably edit this part out.
How do you how do you gain weight as a cokehead? I don't get it.
He knows to.
Yeah, you. Yeah, you are a little bit.
Yeah, we're all fat, dude. That drink really is getting the fucking female.
Maybe it's the bald head. He's like rounder. It's just like a geometric
You can tell that
thing.
he's fatter, like because of the.
It's
bald
the
head.
beer. The beer makes you bloated. That's
Yeah,
why
so
I'm
you
on
seem
the-
like you're doing good, dude.
Yeah, I'm doing all right.
What's new with you?
I almost got fired, and now I'm top seller.
You doing sales still? Nice.
Yeah, I almost got fired because I made like no sales.
What are you selling?
I'm selling like events. It's
Events.
like conferences, like
Okay.
business conferences.
Okay. So people go there and they learn some new things to
We'll
improve,
go there,
improve their
chat,
business.
network to improve their business. Kind of interesting. Doing like CFOs at the minute, so talking to like, the CFO of like a pancake mix company.
Nice.
The CFO of like a law firm.
Nice.
That job sounds sick. You get to travel and shit.
It's okay. You really
Is
have
it
to.
really? I thought it'd be more fun. Like your job sends you to.
I mean, after the first business trip, like it's very mundane.
Really?
Because you're there to work, and like I'll bring the wife because it's like a cheap way of like getting her out the country, but I've still got to like pay for her like ticket and stuff. So,
Right.
and yeah, it's all right. It's kind of fun. It's a pretty chill job. I enjoy it.
I mean, it sounds cool, and they gave you those sweet ass tickets to that fucking awesome nightclub apparently that you went with Jordy with.
The nightclub? No, that was different. That was just some guy at work.
Oh, I thought the work gave it. It was just some guy.
No, yeah.
Oh, okay.
He was like, yeah, we're getting bottle service at this club.
Yeah.
He's like, do you want to go? I'm like, yeah. Went out with some crazy rich Asians. It was kind of sick, actually. It was
Dude,
like,
you asked me to go with you, and I was like, I can't. And then I saw what it was, and like, oh fuck, I wish I could.
so there was like 12 of
looked
them.
fun.
They're all like dentists and architects and stuff. And then we went out again, like very sensible. They're all like Asians, so very sensible, very. There was like stuff going on, but it wasn't like too crazy. Everything was like very restrained, which is funny because we got like this like little booth, and then they bring out these like big bottles of Ciroc with like fireworks on, and they're like dancing.
Yeah, exactly.
And then like we just had like these big bottles of like Ciroc, like pouring it in each other's mouths, like doing shots, like mixing drinks. They give you all these mixes, so there's like orange juice, there's like a red juice, so you can just like chill on those a bit and like mix drinks, but we're just doing shots, pouring it in. Then like the table next to us was like the next level up of rich Asian. There was like a big guy who was like obviously from like China, like proper like mainland guy, and he was just like molesting all the women and just like bringing out the bottle over to us. And I was like, man, this is gonna be so expensive. I can't imagine. But it was like $92 each.
Yeah.
And then we just transferred one guy, and that was it. I was like, fuck, that was a good value night.
Yeah.
Sounds like a good time.
It was fun. It was really fun. It was just like so ridiculous. It was just so
I haven't done shit like that
stupid.
in so long, and I always say, "Oh, it's fucking gay and lame. I don't want to do it ever again." And
Yeah.
I see it, and I'm like, "Oh, I could have done that shit with like my buddies." Oh,
Yeah, they
fuck.
brought like Ciroc out, and then like more drinks, and then there was like pizza and like a donut portion.
Now that's how you do a drug deal, folks. that was quick.
That's how you get it done.
and then like Jared.
Now let's all do a line off of his head.
Look, he's like, the guy's sitting differently now. Shit, he's like, alpha shit, bro.
It's in my pocket. You will do what I want.
Lewis went to a fun event with Crazy Rich Asians, bro. That's what we're talking about.
Yeah, it was pretty fun. And then the pizza came out, and Jared was like rubbing the pizza all over him, and then he bit this Asian guy's finger. Good night. I'd recommend it.
And he was
Jared.
rolling around in sewer water.
Just in a full suit, smoking a cig in the guard. Yeah, kind of legit. I like going to the clubs
Why'd
now.
you bite the Asian guy's finger?
Because he was like handing him some pizza, and he like bit the guy's. He went in like too hard and bit the guy's finger.
What? That's hilarious.
Yeah, I got a video of it. It was fun. We shot. Been shooting music videos for him as well. Cat Mom. We did a.
You shot that?
I shot that. Yeah.
You did?
Yeah.
What?
It was easy. You just
Dude, let's make some rap videos. Make some cheddar.
you just point the camera and.
Yeah, but it's all visual. Oh, you just shot it. You held the camera.
Yeah, but
you
you
didn't
know,
do the
I-
artistic like directing.
I
shit.
kind of did.
Oh, you did?
I said, yeah, we should put this in the shot, that in the shot.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I see you, Lewis.
Very Gonzo style. It was very like just quick. We did a video. He's got a song called
I've
"Girl."
been writing bars. I'm like,
Yeah?
fuck comedy. I want to take the rap game out.
I don't even have a
Let's make
camera. I just borrowed it,
Some, make
but
some videos.
I'd be down.
Okay, cool.
Let's do it.
Yeah, we do need a new theme for this podcast.
Do you need some beats? Because I could probably get some.
I do need beats, yeah.
I could probably get some beats for
I do
you.
need beats. I wrote a whole song to this beat on YouTube, and then I looked at the description or whatever. It's like sold, so you can't use it. I'm going to use it anyway. Fuck
No,
that,
we need to
but-
get you some original
Original beats.
Yeah.
beats.
No, I've been writing to like free YouTube beats.
Oh, okay, sick.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm in the music industry now. That's my new thing.
Yeah.
You look like it.
Yeah.
You look like a little creepy British.
Yeah.
man.
No, dude, I've been
Yeah.
writing. I've been
I'm
writing
gonna-
hard bars about doing math and doing
Hard
gay shit and
bars.
stuff, bro. But I'll make it
Yeah.
gangsta.
That's
Bars.
that's good. We need to.
It's fucking revolutionary, Lee. Shut the fuck up, all right? I'm gonna innovate.
I love it.
Yeah, that's it. I'm in the music industry now. I'm gonna make music videos.
You're not my entourage anymore, you homophobe.
That's my new. Because like I've been going to these like, you know what? We have to hit up some like music open mics. I've been going to music open mics.
That sounds better. Probably more bitches than comedy open
Dude,
mics.
they're
Way better
insane.
mood. Yeah.
They're insane. They're so nice. It's like,
One of the best comedy shows I ever did was a music open mic in Barrie.
yeah,
Because all the
it's so
bands are
legit.
sitting there, they'll listen to you, they'll actually appreciate your stuff or whatever.
Yeah,
It was fun.
yeah. We should get your rap career off the ground.
Yeah, we're going to. Yeah. I'm done with AA. I'm focusing on
You should
rap.
rap and loaded t-shirts. Okay, we're turning it around. It's not going to be another Liam situation.
No.
I can't do another funeral.
Matt's gonna get shot instead. Like,
Hey, at least unlike Liam, Baxter knows how to do fentanyl.
Yeah, true. I survived fentanyl.
Yeah.
I'm not a fucking idiot.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Take that, Liam.
You do that thing, eh? The thing they do? I'm like, holy shit, I'm doing that thing I've seen people do. It's crazy.
I never tried fentanyl.
Yeah, you
but
see them do some really weird stuff.
you
and you're
nod
like,
out.
man,
It
that's
feels
like...
really good just to like sink into it. You're
Oh,
like,
man.
Like praise Jesus. It's fucking weird, bro.
Shit. It's terrifying, man. Well, I'm glad you're alive and not doing.
That's weird.
It didn't get its hooks in me though. I wasn't the next day. I wasn't like, oh, I want to do that again. That's
You know
how
what?
I felt.
Yeah, because that's
the meth got its hooks in me, but that didn't for some reason.
interesting.
Meth did.
Meth did, yeah. The fentanyl did.
Because I could see fentanyl. It's like, man, that's just like flying, you know?
Dude, to be honest with you, I found it like underwhelming. So I'm like, people are like dropping like flies over this. Like, it felt really, really good, but I'm like, not worth it. Actually,
No.
I've had better highs doing other things, so it was kind of confusing.
I think it's like if you got like mad.
Maybe because I was
Trauma.
mixing it with an upper.
Maybe,
So
but,
it, like,
but you might not
negated
have
the
had
effects of
like. You might not have had like that bad of an upbringing. Like, did you have that bad of like a childhood in that? Probably not, right? You probably had like.
No,
it was probably fine.
Not that bad, no.
Yeah, that's why I think people get addicted to opiates.
It did feel really good. Don't get me wrong, but
Yeah.
the first time apparently you puke a lot, but like the puking gets you higher and shit like that.
Yeah, it does
Puking
make
a
you.
lot and whatever. Then eventually you just fall asleep. Well,
That's probably it. You're probably not that
dude,
like.
the guy told me the scariest thing. He's like, just so you know, every grain of this is a Russian roulette. I was like, yo, this guy's been doing it for like 10 years. He told me he died 13 times and came back to life.
Dude.
And they had like the naloxone kits ready to go and shit like that. Every grain is a Russian roulette. I'll never forget that. But I was just in so much pain because of like the whole thing that happened before, the whole charade they put
Yeah,
on. I'm
yeah.
like, fuck it.
Oh
Give
my
me it. I don't
God.
care. And then they started being nice to me after that. Like, yeah, this guy's pretty cool.
She's one of those.
They said sorry. Like, oh, sorry we tried to traffic your girlfriend. You seem like a fun guy. We're sorry about that.
That was the punk test.
It's okay, guys. She's a whore. I get it.
Yeah, he's all right.
Not bad, man.
It's like their version, like busting balls. Like they don't have the same thing. It has to be like it's
That's
like
how
heightened.
criminal drug dealers like bust balls.
Yeah.
They try to take your woman and traffic her.
You know,
Oscar!
We just, you know.
Oh, thank you, sir.
Yeah, he's all right. And then they find out that like he's not really like because he's actually better than us. So it's like, yeah, he's all right.
Yeah, they actually the
shouldn't be
main
here.
guy, the ringleader, he apologized at the end of it.
Yeah.
He did mushrooms. He started crying and he felt bad, stuff like that. He's like, "I'm sorry, guys. I tried to do that to you."
Oh,
It was
fuck.
fucking crazy. It's the last thing he said to us before
He had
leaving.
like a crazy spiritual.
Yeah, because I don't think he was a bad guy. He just got sucked into this world, and he apologized. It was crazy.
What about you in Colombia? You ever go through some fucking weird shit like that?
No,
Dangerous
I made a wrong turn walking somewhere one day, and it was just like 6 blocks. Like it just like I walked halfway down a block, and I was like, man, if I turn around now, I'm definitely getting robbed.
So,
So
you're like
it's like-
speed walking away from
Yeah,
danger?
now it's like no, now you just got to go through it, right? But it was like just like 6 blocks nonstop. Just like I'm pretty sure I saw bodies there and shit, man. There's just like hundreds of people just lying on the street doing drugs and stuff, and it was just deathly.
What part of?
So you went
Colombia?
off road. You weren't just in the resort. You were like in.
Oh yeah, no,
Colombia.
yeah, I was like off road, man.
Wow, good
Yeah.
for you, dude.
What part of Colombia was that?
That was in Medellin.
Medellin.
Yeah.
You fucked a bunch of prostitutes, probably.
No, I never did. You always had to like ask them on Tinder and
Who
stuff.
else
if
doesn't
it-
believe that?
No, yeah, but you just have to. Maybe they wanted to be, but like they were trying to play a different game.
Yeah.
But like you always
They
had
were
to,
playing
like,
the long game, the
Yeah, you
girlfriend
always-
game.
Yeah, exactly. Well,
Yeah.
whatever. You can't do that with me, because anyways.
Why
It's
are
like-
we all so dark and psychotic?
No, but anyways, like, I know how to weed out the prostitutes on Tinder.
So funny. I was gonna answer that for real. I was like, I don't know, and I don't care.
That's a funny answer. Who gives a shit? Yeah, whatever.
I really
You
just
met them on Tinder? What?
Yeah, no, not
Colombia's
the hookers. Like, what are you saying? I met girls on Tinder, just normal chicks on
No, you're
Tinder.
saying you met hookers on Tinder? I don't get that.
No, that's half of Tinder was hookers.
Oh,
And they'd be like, yeah,
Good-
papi,
good marketing.
You know, you just give me $100. I suck your dick a bit. You know, we go to the bar. I suck your dick. $100 that night. You know, it's like, oh, okay, no. You know, next one.
Good for you, dude.
Yeah.
The devil tempted you in the desert, and you said no. You're like Jesus.
Oh God, Matt. Like, okay, I love that you hate AA, but like, Jesus is cool too.
I still love Jesus. I'm not
Yeah.
a retard.
I'm not a faggot.
No, Jesus is the man. What are you talking about? He is.
Yeah, AA tried to use Jesus' good name to peddle their shit. That's all. Jesus is a victim in all this. Jesus is still cool.
Nah,
Yeah,
he
of
was
course.
in on it too.
Dude, the guy went around. He was the son of God. He could do anything he wanted, and he just helped people
40%.
and healed people all day. What? Like, how could you possibly hate on that?
I don't.
What have you done?
Yeah, you piece of shit.
You started a comedy club. It failed.
And it didn't have to.
You do coke. You went bald. You're hating on Jesus. You fucking loser. The audacity.
You know, I fixed my credit score too. Like, I'm up 40 points.
It's a miracle.
Hallelujah.
Yeah. White guy trying to build that credit score. That's all it is.
I'm afraid to look at my credit score.
Are you?
I think it's non-existent.
Matt, what are you doing tonight? Why'd you get drugs, dude?
I got nothing going on. I don't know if I'm gonna do them or not. And sometimes I can just do like a line or a bump and like not keep doing that too.
Good for you, bro.
I thought we were gonna crush that bag.
You're like David Goggins at cocaine.
I thought we were gonna watch baseball and
Who's David Goggins?
He's that Navy SEAL guy on YouTube.
Oh my God!
talks
Yeah,
about
I
baseball all the
forgot. That is like, so yeah, you can't run a marathon without a.
You think when I finish the
Tour
bag,
de
you don't know me, son.
Cielo.
Watch me. Bumps, not lines. Disciplined.
yeah, you're a key bump guy. I don't like that.
Sometimes I like to. Like, if you're gonna do lines, you got to do like big, juicy
Yeah.
ones. You know.
I do little ones,
Like,
but I mean,
make sure you like it's got to feel like cement on the back of your throat. You know.
I can't do the key ones because I'm shaky.
You're shaking.
Because you're homeless and don't have keys.
I've never felt them before.
Like, what the fuck are these metal things?
These metal nails. Like,
Metal fingers.
That's fucking. How's your Spanish? You still keeping up to your Spanish? Do
Yeah.
the rest of the podcast in Spanish.
It's happening. These two guys bought coke in Miami, but they didn't use their Spanish skills to buy from like who you want to probably buy it from. They bought from some black guys on the boardwalk.
I kept telling myself they were Dominican.
In like the Times Square of Miami, like just the most like bait $16 beer tourist
It was the
trap.
biggest disappointment ever.
And then he lost one bag and then went to buy another one.
Miami was the biggest disappointment
was-
ever?
Yeah, I thought it was gonna be. Oh, it's pure. It's
Probably the
puro.
worst.
No.
Probably the worst drugs that have ever been.
Fucking horrible.
Are we still Lewis?
What?
Vegas, February.
Oh God. I might be in Tampa at the end of February. Maybe we could do a Florida thing again.
Why do you want to go to Vegas?
Well, there's like so much cool shit.
There is. It is expensive though. Like I think
gonna do?
Florida would be cheaper, but
You're going to gamble?
I'm not holding the mic to my mouth. So now I just want to
maybe
put it right in my
Vegas.
mouth.
Maybe.
I don't know. It's never been a dream for me to go. I'm just curious. Like, what's the appeal? I'm curious.
You overthink a lot of shit, Matt. Like,
No, it's not a city that comes to mind. Like, I went to New York. That was cool.
Yeah.
Tokyo. Just I don't think of. I'm just
okay,
curious.
yeah, you want to see things there. Vegas, you want to do things.
Yeah, Vegas is like a big party
Vegas
place.
has the only restaurant in North America where you can eat sushi off of a naked person. Just one example.
That's not that appealing.
I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
Now the gay dudes with tigers?
Maybe.
One of them gets involved.
yeah.
Two
Yeah.
magicians.
Good
Who are the
chance
two
of it.
magicians? Penn and Teller?
I like Penn and Teller actually.
Celine Dion?
I just got so depressed thinking about sitting beside you at a Penn and Teller. I hurt his feelings. He's like, fucking love Penn and Teller.
Would you
man.
like Celine
But
Dion?
you just like that made you depressed. Like I would hate to be beside Matt at a Penn and Teller show. Like, oh, like
I want to go with Matt to go see Steve Aoki. go front row to Steve Aoki.
Who made your hair disappear? That was God, Matt. Okay.
I don't know. Vegas is like cool,
That
but
was
it's,
bad.
I don't know.
no. What? Okay, this is the thing with Sanker being bald. Nobody talks about Sanker being bald.
he's so
Because
fat.
fat. Exactly. I was thinking about that today. It's like fucking Sanker. He's like 300 pounds. It's like nobody's gonna talk about a shaved head when you weigh 300 fucking pounds.
Good point.
Wow, that is good. That's a great. I never even noticed he was bald.
Yeah.
I didn't either. I had to think about it. I was like, God, he's so fucking fat. No, he's bald too.
The beard kind of levels it out a little bit.
Yeah.
You think, well, he has hair somewhere.
Well, you know what it is too. I think like somehow gravity's just like sucking his head in a bit. So it's like you don't really see the top of his dome
Like
too
his
much.
fat
you
is
know?
eating his head.
Yeah, well, you don't really see past his forehead just because his forehead is so fat. You know, you just don't think about it.
Jesus Christ, he is really fucking fat.
He's got to edit all
It feels
of
mean.
this.
I don't. Hey guys, quit talking shit behind.
Yeah, he set this up for us. and now he's driving a lady
he's
to
gonna
hospital.
go through this.
Hey guys, don't be talking shit behind Daniel Sanker's 3 backs, okay?
Oh man. Yeah, were you checking
I guess
that
he
time
is
as
kind of
well?
built like a
I
hexagon.
think we got an episode.
He's counting down the
kinda wanna
seconds
go-
till he can bum a key bump off Matt.
I'm
Jesus.
fucking sweating. All right, I think that's it.
What do you
Covered
turn
some
40?
good stuff
Did you
on
just
this
turn 40?
episode.
No. Next year. Oh no, wait. Yeah, next year.
Okay.
Yeah. I will never say Sanker sucks again. We need him on this.
Yeah.
He really does carry the
Okay.
show.
This is
Yeah.
we miss you, Sanker.
Sanker, please come back soon. All right, guys. Thank you.
Is that it?